Hey everyone, my name is Kumo and this is my reaction to the 9th episode of Mahoutsukai no Yome, or The Magician's Bride. So, let's just get into it. Let us begin in 3, 2, 1, play. So, in the last episode, jeez, yeah, I'm glad I no longer have a mic hanging in my face. Anyway, in the last episode, Chisa had made her contract with Ruth to officially be her familiar. And that sequence was great. The highlight of the episode for me. And the whole situation was pretty much resolved in that episode, I think. And I'm pretty sure that's the last errand, the errand that Ellis had to do for the church. Because what did he have to do? First, I think, was the dragon thing. I think that was on the first on the list. The second was the Cat Kingdom, I want to say. And unless I'm forgetting one, this would be the third and final one. The whole beast attack thing. This is really one of those openings that you just never skip. You know, if you're the kind of person that does skip a lot of openings. I personally watch openings all the time, every anime, unless I'm marathoning something, and then I'll only watch all of them if I really, really like it. Otherwise, I'll skip most of them. I think it's also an end to the spoilers that we got from the OVAs. Like, the OVAs weren't super spoiler heavy or anything, but there was definitely some in there. Especially with Ruth. It's a big dog. Yeah, he wasn't trying to be bad. Can't get mad at that. It really is nice seeing her smile. Because she's had such a horrible life. And she has a new member of the family, so... Is he not feeling that great? You can't just not eat. It's a pretty important thing to do. Maybe a new video game came out and it's sucking up all his time. That's why I would be locked up in a room by myself for weeks. Maybe, but even if not, I'm sure it has something to do with it. As a dog would do. Yeah. My cat makes sure to check every nook and cranny of this place, even places they shouldn't be. Like, you know, behind my computer monitor where all my cords are. And I'm having to block off the entrances ways to that with various items. That walk-in sound effect. And that almost, like, half chibi they were doing there. I just got kicked out of my home. For a change, get out of the house, go do something. I don't care what. You may have been kicked out, but it could definitely be worse than that. Yeah, you have him. He saved you once before. And Angelica and Hugo. I was blanking on her name, but I remember Hugo's name. I'm here for you. Pretty convenient timing since she was kicked out of the house and has nothing better to do. Hugo, he could eat you in one bite. So I'm surprised she's willing to be that close to him. Seeing as how she just met him. Yeah. Oh yeah, she sells that ring. Well, that's nothing new. Flick, yeah. I was waiting for it. He must be. Looks can be deceiving. I remember she was not very nice to her daughter. And head pats make everything better. And if not, I'm sure Elias would take care of her body. It's a good question. Be funny if this actually transitioned into a high school anime. So many people would be angry on the internet. Naturally. Oh. She had a reaction to that. Yeah, no kidding. Oh wow, she really lost her temper. There is some truth to what Angelica's saying, but still. And one final head pat. And she very much is a good girl, even if she got a little bit angry there. You know, there's nothing wrong with depending on someone, especially when you're still a child. But things have changed since then. You have a proper home now. And the memories one is the important thing here. Wonder if Elias has come out of his room yet. Probably not. I would like to learn more about her. Come out, I brought snacks. You can pet Ruth if you want, just for a little bit. I would assume under the blink. Okay. Apparently Ruth was kind of on the money. How does she not look more terrified from something like that? I feel like I was more scared than she was. Well, he never had a human body. But it was closer than it is now. Is that the reason? And sheesh. Just wait for them to come out. Jeez. That was so unsettling in so many ways. That would be like a calm, relaxing episode after everything that they had to do for the past couple episodes. And her hair's still dripping wet. Your favorite time of the day? Yeah, dry yourself off. Going for a walk or a run. And then it goes from that to still frames. That's funny. Yeah, he was surprised to see her. And I'm a little bit surprised she went to see him. He's a good judge of character. He must be. Gee. Well, thanks for nothing. Bye. Hey, she didn't want to be there any longer than she had to. I would assume he's in her shadow. Yeah, that does say a lot. Of course not. Have you seen my master anywhere? Oh, whoa. I guess that's what Chisa was staring at. I kind of like his familiar. If that's what that is. I have a name. Is that a threat or a promise? Okay, that's what she is. Got her by her hair. And I guess you can't see her at all. That's just the way she always looks. Wow, that's... that might be thumbnail. The one and only. I'm actually kind of reminded suddenly of the whole library thing. I wouldn't trust this guy. Naturally. Rose garden. Wow. I might be a little bit jelly there. Maybe she's in love with him. Even though he can't see you, I'm pretty sure. So you just kind of stick around him. I can, you're a pretty old guy. A certain vampire. Her, for instance. So can you see her or can you not? I'm starting to get confused on that. Or he just kind of senses that she's there, not necessarily seeing her. Yeah, she's in love with him. The slave biggie could have some influence there. But we know you've done that before. Oh. Oh. Oh, wow. I may have jumped the gun when I said what would be the thumbnail. Oh, really? So apparently my guess about him being in Chisa's shadow was incorrect. No surprises there. Oh. What exactly is he doing? Like, I'm sure he's not dead or anything. He has been keeping more than his fair share of secrets from her. Yeah, she's been getting better at expressing her feelings. That look. That was more of a look of disgust than a scary look. Of course she would worry about you if you don't really tell her much. To say the least. We do have plenty of time. This is a 2-course series after all. Almost every time somebody says that, they are angry. What is that? Is it? This looks like a fish. Ah, the dragon guy. The child you foster. And that's a dragon. Is it the same dragon that kidnapped, sort of, Chisa? This show really does like to just have those little jump scares, doesn't it? That really is a cool looking dragon. So I expect to get some more information next episode. So that was the 9th episode of Mahoutsukai no Yome. And in this episode, it was a bit more of a calm episode than last time. We pretty much have Ruth is now part of the family, part of the household. He's getting used to things, exploring around, getting a feel for it, the instincts and everything. The main conflict of the episode is Ellis just locked himself away from everything. For 2 weeks, I think they said. So naturally, Chisa is very worried about him. Eventually, she ends up just checking in on him. And he's in a very different form, like even less human than before. So he's clearly having some kind of issues with his body. that he does not really properly explaining to Chisa what's going on. He just kind of keeping her from that. Eventually, he ended up just running away to a leak or something. And it became Chisa's personal duty to track him down with the help of Ruth. And she went to various locations. Like, I think that was Simon, I want to say that they were talking to there, where Ruth was like really were like cautious of him, like, I don't trust this guy, Chisa, stay back. And as soon as he told them that he didn't know where Elias was, they were gone. Like, I'm not staying here one more second more than I have to. And they also went to an old guy, I think that was a human, that was unable to see the vampire that was kind of clinging to him. So that part was interesting for various reasons. But eventually, Chisa did manage to track him down, with thanks to Ruth, and confronted him about keeping secrets and all that. And it seems like next episode we are going to get some more answers about Elias. Probably not everything. Most certainly not everything, but some more answers. And Chisa has been getting better about just expressing her emotions and everything. She was very passive, bottled a lot of things up, especially in the flashbacks that we got in the OVAs. And she's just got opening up more in general, especially to Elias, who she's nowhere near as scared of him as she probably should be. Like, there's some instances where I was more afraid than she was, even though to me it's just a fictional thing, and to her this is reality around her. So let me know what you thought of the anime, what you thought of my reaction in the comment section below. Hit the like button if you liked it, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.